Hello and welcome. You may be familiar with the phrase, what's old is new? Well, this is my idea of a new take on an old concept, that being clunker bikes. Way back in the dawn of mountain biking history, a bunch of guys got together in Marin County in California, and they took a bunch of old, what they called paperboy bikes, Schwinns, Columbias, so forth, stripped them of their fenders and chain guards, and raced them down fire roads. That was the genesis of modern mountain biking. At least that's what many people think. There's also a contingent who say the same thing happened in Colorado. Six of one, half a dozen of the other, the concept remains: take a single speed cruiser bike and use it in ways that it was never intended for. So let me give you a brief recap of my Cranbrook. I got it for $98. I took off the fenders and the chain guard, and I got rid of the old beach cruiser style handlebar, and using an Originate adapter, I was able to put a modern handlebar on it. This is a 720 millimeter Raceface Next carbon fiber. I got it off a discount site online, so it does have questionable background, but it works for the time being. For the tires, I got rid of the street tires and put on a set of Bell mountain bike tires. I got these for $10 a piece when the local Kmart went out of business. $10 a piece, how could I say no? I also installed a BMX style brake on the front wheel to complement the coaster brake on the back. The Cranbrook has your typical single-speed cruiser setup. While this is fine on level ground and pretty good going downhill, for climbing it's not really all that great. I know this because I took it for a trail ride. I don't think I've ever met a lab or a lab mix I didn't like.
Me either.
Have a good day. Here we go. What I find kind of amusing here is that when I was about, say 10 years old, I had one of those old Schwinn cruiser bikes. It had great big giant chrome handlebars, dark green paint, white trim, and I don't know why, but I was intimidated by it. It took me a long time to come around and learn how to actually ride it, and the reason I did is that my friends were going to go ride their bikes somewhere, and I did not want to be left behind. That said, we went all over the place, and even up hills, although I seem to recall walking up hills a lot back then, just like now.
Yeah. There ain't no way I'm trying this on a coaster brake.
You know, as much as I enjoy my full suspension mountain bike and my 29er and my 26er hardtails, there is something intriguing about the simplicity of this Klunker bike. I mean, it's obviously not meant for this kind of trail, nor this kind of riding, but it's about as basic a bike as you could possibly get. Zero suspension except what I bring with me in my legs. Just 2 tires, a crankset, and 1 gear, and that's it. This bike is pared down to the bare necessities. There is nothing more to this bike than is absolutely essential. And I think that's what makes it kind of fun to ride in sort of a contrarian point of view. I don't know where I'm going with this except to say that this is indeed a fun bike. Well, I never did figure out what all that noise was. The clicking and the creaking and the squeaking. And I guess maybe there's more than one reason they call these things Klunkers. And as much fun as this ride was, it was also a lot of work. I mean, you know, like real work. According to my Fitbit, I burned as many calories on a half-hour ride here as I would have on an hour ride using my least efficient geared bike. But I don't care. This is fun. It was fun to build, and it's fun to ride. And at the end of the day, it's all about the fun. If you enjoyed this video, please give me a thumbs up. That really does help me. If you have not subscribed, please consider doing so. And below left is a link to my first look at the Cranbrook, and below right is a link to another video that I think you'll enjoy. And as always, thanks for watching. I really do appreciate that. Bye.